What time is it? It's time for another video. That's what I like to say. Hey, the last time I left you, I'm in a kitchen. I just installed some eyeball can lights. Now I have to do a little patching on the ceiling. You already know, if you've been watching my channel, I've got all these videos on my channel, so you need to check them out. And I've already showed you how to patch little sheetrock patch ceiling areas, and I'm going to do that again. I'm not going to go as slow this time because I think you already know how to patch ceilings, but I'm going to do it anyways because that's part of this project. Okay, so that's my next step. We're getting ready to get the painter back here, but we've got to finish patching the ceiling up here, and I've got a little skip trowel finish to put on here before I call the painter back. You want to check that out? Stick around. Now here's the can lights that I installed previous, and I put one over there too, so I got 5 total. And as you remember, I only installed 1 light. Okay? That way I only have to take 1 down. I got to do a patch around there. I also got to patch around a couple of these other ones. And ultimately, when the painter gets here, we've got to have all these light trims out of the way for them. They're pretty easy to remove and everything. So I'm just going to turn the light switch off. That's all you got to do. You turn the light switch off, and the power is off to your can lights. Now I'm just going to get up here, and this is spring loaded on the sides. I'm just going to kind of lift it on, move it on down, wiggle it back and forth. There's some little prongs on the back side of this can that fit up in there. And this one's designed, all you got to do is unscrew it right here. That's all you got to do. Kaboom. And it's off, and I'm ready to do some patching around here. See, this is where the patch was before. I've got to go around that. I also have, what else do I have? See where those lines are? That's where the fluorescent surface mounted light fixtures were installed before, because there used to be a suspended grid ceiling in this kitchen area. There was a trim piece that went across here, and the ceiling grid went down about, I don't know, 4 or 5 inches from this existing sheetrock ceiling. Now we took that out to make the kitchen look a little bit bigger, and we put in some lights up here. We're going to paint this ceiling and brighten up this kitchen. Okay, so I got a few little patches to do where the surface mounted screw holes were for the light fixtures. There's also a hole right there that I've got to do. That was a molly bolt that was holding up an anchor from before. And there's another mark. Here's some around this light fixture. I'm going to have to patch around that. That's where the junction box was from before. And this one here, see, that's where the light fixture, the surface mounted light fixture went across there from before. And that's where the electrical came out of the ceiling. And because I put that can light in there, I've got to patch that hole over there too. So, you know, there's a few little patches. And the screw holes, I like to get the screw hole, mounting screw holes taken care of too. And if you don't have a construction light, you've got to get one of those. I keep harping on that because it's just a good way to get all your stuff taken care of. You just shine that light up there, and you can just move it around, and it brightens that up, and I can see all the little imperfections on that ceiling because I've got these lights out of here now, right? If I did it with the light just turned off, let's turn this light off for a minute. You see, you might think, oh, I can take care of it, I can see everything, but it's just not a good idea. Okay, you could do it, but it's just so much better to have this light on here. You can see all the imperfections as you go. That light only cost me like $15. You can get them anywhere between $10 and $20 at the hardware store. This is a 500 watt halogen bulb, and you can get them 250 watt and 300 watt too. So just check it out. I chose the 500, and it only cost me a few dollars more than the 300, and it gives me that much more light. So get one of those.